Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday, all about recovery. Ah, every day there's something to take time to recover from. Man, I tell you, it just gets better and better every day. So we'll go right into it. We'll have the read the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous, my favorite AA program. And we'll have the reading for today. And we'll close with the serenity prayer after we send metta for ourselves. How y'all doing? The 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous. We admitted that we are powerless over our addiction, that our lives have become unmanageable. Number 2, we came to believe that a higher power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Number 3, we made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood God. 4, we made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5, we admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6, we were entirely ready to have God remove all of these conditionings. 7, we humbly ask God to remove our shortcomings. 8, we made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9, we made direct amends to such people whenever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, we continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, we sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood God, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to addicts and to practice these principles in all our affairs. Practice doesn't mean perfection. October 23rd. The topic is surrender. By surrendering control, we gain a far greater power. Basic text, page 44. When we are using, we did everything we could to run things our way. We used every scheme imaginable to bring our world under control. When we got what we wanted, we felt powerful, invincible. When we didn't, we felt vulnerable, defeated. But that didn't stop us. It only led to more efforts to control and manipulate our lives into a manageable state. Scheming was our way of defining our powerlessness. As long as we could distract ourselves with our plans, we could put off accepting that we were out of control. Only gradually did we realize that our lives had become unmanageable, and that all the conning and manipulating in the world was not going to put our lives back in order. When we admitted our powerlessness, we stopped trying to control and manage our way to a better life. We surrendered. Lacking sufficient power of our own, we seek a power greater than ourselves. Needing support and guidance, we ask the power to care for our will and our lives. We ask others in recovery to share their experience with living the NA program. instead of trying to program our own lives. The power and direction we seek is all around us. We need only turn away from self to find it. Just for today, I will not try to scheme and manipulate my way to a manageable life. Through the NA program, I will surrender myself to my higher power's care. That was an awesome topic, surrender. And it's where you just let go and let God. It's so meaningful in my life today, and I think more today than ever, because as I find myself being clean for many, many years, I still run into the same archetypal people in my life that are demeaning, ignorant, self-indulged, or mean. And it's not about scheming or conning. It's about surrendering and letting go and letting God handle the narrative in my life and which path I should go, whether it's to the left or to the right, that is always directed in righteousness, and that I always treat people with dignity and righteousness. I was taught the right arm of law. Use your right arm. So never would I be unjust or indignant to my peers, counterparts, relationships, or whatever. And I'm so glad for the NA program, because I was once out of control, and now that I could see that I could just be and be in control, I see more things clearly than ever before, than where I'm at and where other people are at. And I don't need to be validated. I don't need to be validated. I don't need to be lied to. I don't need none of it. There was another word I was thinking of, but I forgot it. I'm at peace in my life, and that means more to me than ever. Because I know what it is not to have it. I know what it is to be sick. I know what it is to be broke. I know what it is to be hungry. I know what it is to be homeless. I know what it is to be high and not high. I know what it is to lose a husband, to lose children, to lose nephews and nieces. So there's so much that I've experienced in the way of loss that I can't lose nothing else, and I ain't got shit to hide. And if I live for God, and if I die, I die for God. And that's the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, is surrendering. I'm so grateful. And I'll begin with metta, and we're sending metta to ourselves, which is loving kindness. I will be happy. I will be healthy. I will be free of danger. I will be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. I will be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. I will be at ease. I'll take a moment for those who are suffering in any capacity, and especially the addict. And I will end with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to change the things that I can. I messed up the prayer. God, grant me the wisdom to accept the things that I can, change the things that I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. I butchered that. How come that is right there? Thank you so much. And like I said, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can, things that I can. Wow, courage to change the things that I can. The wisdom to know the difference. Change is inevitable. Good night.